So with his career now on the line, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is finally talking about the backlash he's getting from his fellow Democrats.
In my caucus, for instance, I knew there would be divisions.
Have you spoken to Jeffries since the vote?
I speak to Jeffries regularly.
Have you spoken since the vote?
No, we haven't spoken since the vote.
You were crucial in getting President Joe Biden to step down. Do you think it's time for you to do the same?
Let me say this. There is spirited disagreements on which was the right vote. But as I said, I think we have mutual respect in our caucus, and we are all united.
His relationship with House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries definitely appears to be on the rocks.
I do expect to have a conversation with him at some point later on today. Look, Chuck and I disagreed as it relates to the approach and outcome relative to what we viewed as a reckless Republican spending bill. And the effort to try to jam these cuts down the throats of the American people.
Schumer could be on his way out if some Democrats have their way.
I think Senate Democrats have to sit down and take a look and decide whether or not Chuck Schumer is the one to lead in this moment. I definitely think that younger, fresher leadership may be something that many of us, not just depending on what part of the spectrum you're on, but many Americans may be looking for.
And a popular MSNBC host is even threatening to leave the party over him. Listen.
And I'm pissed.
Yep.
Okay, so, there's actually little that the Senate minority leader can say, and the 10 Democrats that voted with the Republicans can say, to appease somebody like me. I'm about to change my registration to independent. The Democratic Tea Party was born the same day that Chuck Schumer took to that podium to read that very well-crafted statement that told us he folded like a paper napkin.
Okay, this is so funny, right? But you know what's so interesting is that it's always the Democrats that are viewed as the united party in Congress, right? And now look at them. They're, as far from being united as you can imagine. What happened, David?
Loss of control in the American people and what happened on November 5th. They were rejected. Think about the election rejection of all the leftist policies, that parents don't have a right to what's happening with their kids in school, DEI, mutilation of children, security. We were talking about that in the first part of the show. The fact that the economy was headed in the wrong direction because of their deliberate actions and overspending, and they told us it was just transitory when it came to inflation. Eventually, the people woke up and said, what's my desired outcome? And when they looked at it, they went, it's not that. Look, Simone Sanders, I don't know who's watching her anymore when she speaks,